Be a leader, a winner, tough, work at it. You know what I've seen from these guys so far. I haven't been around here that much, but I get a chance to meet them all. Talented, you know. It's always nice to coach talent. So, but I had a bunch of guys, and you know, obviously Ben, you know, was really nice at Pitt because I got 3 years with Kenny Pickett, and I hadn't had 3 years with a starting quarterback since I had Ben Roethlisberger. Ben and I are really close. Called me Tuesday, and you know, we see each other because the Steelers facility and Pitt are together, so that was really great for 3 years. I got to see his kids. I was at his wedding, and so that you know, I got to coach at a Pro Bowl, which I was lucky, and I had a pretty good week. I was a pretty good quarterback coach. I had Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Drew Brees, so I didn't screw that one up. So hopefully we can move forward that way. Matter of fact, Drew tried to almost. I was in his house. It was between Brown and Purdue when I was head coach at Brown. So I played the position. I've been around a lot of really smart offensive coordinators. Bruce Arians, I learned a lot. And going way back, some of you guys. Roman Gabriel was a mentor for me. Andy Reid, we use a lot of stuff that way. Mike Holmgren, Pat Shermer had things that way. So, so I try to gear the offense to the quarterback. And everybody's different. So if the second guy goes in, he's not going to have the same plays as the first guy. So I coach those guys separate in the spring, and so it's same. So that's just so there's really no size, height. We're not in the NFL because you said you got Drew, you got Russell Wilson was a small guy. Ben's a big guy. Peyton's big. Nobody wanted Tom Brady, but you watch what Tom does, and you learn a lot from just a week of coaching those guys, how competitive they are. So I'd probably go back and say one thing is competitive, that those guys are, excuse my French, but they're pricks. And I've never really seen a winner at the quarterback position be a nice guy. And that's really what it looks down to, back to the competitive nature that they instill, and that's what Kenny did at Pitt, and bringing that out of them, and and then being honest with me as a play caller is I don't need really yes men there. I need you to tell me the truth. What do you like and don't? I have enough stuff. Scott's got enough stuff, so we want to gear it to those guys. So when the play comes in, they feel confident and they can exude that to the other 10 teammates on the field. And so there's a relationship that's built, and between the play caller and the quarterback, and the time that you spend afterwards. The time you spend with a starter that's different than the second and third. But in this day and age, it just seems like guys getting hurt more. I think the game's much faster. And so you got to get more than one guy ready in the way you prepare. And that's from the top of the NFL to down, and that's what we'll do here.
Hey Mark, how do you, following up on your comment about the nice guy at quarterback, how do you balance that with having a quarterback that teammates respect and can lead effectively with the personality that you're looking for?
Oh, I think I asked people around the building, and I may watch them. I think it's the same as recruiting. I don't really listen to the coach. So here, it's like I go to the custodian, go to the science teacher, go to the woman counselor. What do they think of the kid? That's not their job. It's the coach's job for those guys to get scholarships. So it's the same thing you do in the NFL. The NFL sends out the FBI. You get the report. Guy's retired. Okay, got parking tickets. He's got that. So that whole thing. He's representative of everybody in the where's the end. So there's just things you look at that way. I shouldn't have to worry about him class check. I shouldn't have to worry about study hall. I shouldn't worry if he's on the cusp of failing a course. That's those are things that are just standards that you have throughout. And I think Coach Frost and I are on the same page. That way, and he's played the position high level, won it a big time, and just those kind of things always just stayed with me since I was coaching and started in 1979.